So Rob and I were just talking butterfly guard passes in a no-gi context, and you had some cool ideas. Do you mind sharing them with me and a few 100,000 of my best friends?
I hope so. So the first thing, for those of you that haven't seen some of the guillotine control material that we put out, you did an article on.
Yeah, if they go to Grappler and search for guillotine choke,
Yeah.
they should, or guillotine choke.
Whatever you prefer.
They should find the article that I did with your videos from your site, so they can get there and get the links for it there.
Yeah, so if you're at all familiar with that stuff, you'll know how much of a fan I am of this guillotine control idea. Rather than going for it as a submission, I use it as a control to access sweeps, regain top position, all that kind of stuff. So I use it to pass the guard a lot. When faced with a butterfly guard, one of my kind of tricky ways of letting this happen is I'm going to post my foot as though I've gotten frustrated with the butterfly guard to allow my partner the opportunity exactly to reach out with that hand to grab for a single leg X.
So what I'm trying to do
is get to here and establish your single leg X game. So I will get frustrated, do this, and as you go, that's when I shoot my underhook and my guillotine control. So I'll have the chin strap, I'll have this underhook, my shoulder will be over top, denying the repummel, and then my left foot being posted is creating proper base for me to now launch myself over top and attempt to land with my ribs on Stephan's face and then complete the pass.
Why don't we do that at this angle and the other angle?
Perfect.
So we're here,
Yeah.
and you're baiting me by putting this up. So I come here.
Turn, launch myself up, try to clear my hips over top. Obviously I'll be fairly tight with this, I'm trying to be a little bit gentle with it, and I'll launch myself into a forward roll, landing on this side. My underhook is controlling your left shoulder. The chin strap is controlling by proxy via kind of lever control your right shoulder. So if you go to turn to your left, can't be done. You go to turn to your right, again your jaw's getting cranked. So now that I control your ability to turn to either side, I can rotate up on top, finish my pass, maybe finish the guillotine, but that's kind of neither here nor there at that point. Like I've passed your guard, I've advanced a fair bit. And because of the nature of the grip, you have to keep your hands up there. So your ability to fight off my side control, or frankly my mount, is severely limited. So I really like this as an approach, like not just for the butterfly guard, but for any number of guards, just going over the guard as a result of, or as a consequence of hand fighting, creating that overhook chin strap and just rolling over top.
Now you had one other one that sort of threatened the guillotine from the knees.
So this would be more, let's use this angle. This would be more of the classic like Marcelo Garcia-Style where he will swim this knee and this hand in. So if we just turn a little bit here. So he will swim simultaneously, these two, and basically force a half guard with this hip pinning the lever to the hip, rotating you, and then this arm creating what we call this like cross-body rotational control. All right, so I'm pinning the bottom right corner and the top left corner. Head is going beside the head. Usually we're picking up this elbow. I start to lift my hip. I'll find the staple, drag my knee through, finish on the knee cut, walk the hips back. But that comes from threatening the guillotine, and that's what allows me to create an overreaction.
So I'm like, no way are you pulling my head down.
Yeah, so in particular, like if you've had me, try to chin strap you a couple times, that's where I'm gonna be able to use that to set up my simultaneous like knee inside. I'm basically pummeling knee and hand at the same time as I go chest to chest or shoulder to shoulder.
Show that from the outside, please, Rob. So you're here trying to dunk my head or trying to...
And then I'm into my dive.
Awesome. Both threatening the guillotine choke as a choke and using the guillotine choke as a control position
to pass.
Then to pass.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.